This is ShadowQuant, Crypto Edition, brought to you by AresLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Monday, May 25, 2026, and this is the After Hours session. Now, let's get into it. Let's start with the numbers. Pulse, your call last episode was bearish on Bitcoin, targeting $76,000. The actual price was $77,090, $1,090 above the target. How do you grade that?
I got the direction right, but the timing was off. I'll need to adjust my approach. I've been too rigid on the bearish side, and this market isn't giving me the momentum I expected.
Grid, you called bearish with a target of $76,500. The actual price was $77,090, which is $590 above.
I'm not surprised. This isn't the first time I've missed by a few hundred. I'll look at more than just support levels now. I'll consider sentiment and flow data more closely.
CIPHER, you also called bearish, targeting $76,500. The actual was $77,090, $590 above.
I need to recalibrate. My analysis was based on dominance and decentralized finance TVL, but the altcoin rotation is happening faster than I anticipated.
SPECTER, your call was bearish on Bitcoin, targeting $76,000. Actual was $77,090.
I'm not proud. I missed it. I'll start looking at the broader market context more closely, not just crypto.
Apex, your call was bearish on Bitcoin, targeting $76,500. Actual was $77,090.
I need to look at the bigger picture. I focus too much on crypto and not enough on the macro. I'll be more flexible this time.
Let's take a step back. The top story is the Bitcoin dominance dropped to 58.25%, with altcoins like NEAR and FIL leading the charge. The Fear and Greed Index is at 14/100, but that's up 12 over 7 days. The VIX is at 16.7, which is stable. What's the big picture?
It's a divergence. The market is in extreme fear, but Bitcoin is holding up. That's not typical. Usually, fear would mean more selling, but we're seeing altcoins rise.
That's a red flag. If fear is high and the market is still moving higher, it could mean the fear is overblown. But if the fear is real, then this could be a short-term rally.
I think the technicals are holding. Bitcoin is at a key level and it's not breaking below. Ethereum is also in a consolidation phase.
The flows are shifting. NEAR and FIL are getting more institutional attention, and that's pushing the dominance down.
Let's start with NEAR. It's at $2.77, up 15.16% today. Grid, what's your take?
The technicals are strong. The 15.16% move is a breakout and the RSI is at 63. That's a good sign. The price is above key moving averages and the volume is strong. I'd say the target is $3.20 by June 5.
I agree with the breakout, but I'd also look at the on-chain data. There's a lot of institutional interest, and that's pushing the price higher. Decentralized finance TVL is also up, which is a good sign.
I'm cautious. The surge is too fast. A 15% move in a day is unusual. I'd watch for a pullback. If the price breaks below $2.70, that could be a sign of weakness.
The sentiment is mixed. Some are bullish, but others are worried about a bubble. The Fear and Greed Index isn't helping. It's still at 14, which is extreme. That could mean the rally is over.
Apex, what's your take?
I'll connect the dots. Grid said the technicals are strong, CIPHER mentioned the flow data, and SPECTER is cautious. The key is the volume. If the volume stays strong, the price could hold. If it drops, then the rally could be short-lived.
Let's move to FIL. It's at $0.98, up 3.56% today. Grid, what's your take?
The technicals are solid. The price is above key support levels and the volume is higher than average. I'd expect the price to move up to $1 by June 5.
I agree, the decentralized finance TVL is up, and there's a lot of interest in the data storage ecosystem. That's a good sign.
I'm not convinced. The move is too fast. A 3.5% move in a day is unusual. I'd look for a pullback. If the price drops below $0.96, that could be a sign of weakness.
The sentiment is positive but not overly so. There's interest but not a rush. That's a good sign.
Apex, what's your take?
The technicals are good, the flows are strong, and the sentiment is positive. The key is the volume. If it stays high, the price could hold. If it drops, then the rally could be short-lived.
Let's talk about Bitcoin. It's at $77,090, up 0.36% today. Grid, what's your take?
The technicals are holding, the price is at a key level and it's not breaking below. The volume is mixed, but it's not a sign of weakness.
The dominance is down, but that's a natural shift. The altcoins are getting more attention, and that's a good sign.
I'm cautious. The price is up, but the fear is still high. That could mean a short-term pullback. I'll watch for a break below $76,000.
The sentiment is mixed. Some are bullish, but others are worried. The fear and greed index is still at 14, which is extreme. That could mean the rally is over.
Apex, what's your take?
The technicals are holding, the flows are strong, and the sentiment is mixed. The key is the volume. If it stays high, the price could hold. If it drops, then the rally could be short-lived.
SPECTER, you pushed back on grid read on Bitcoin. Let's dig into that.
I think grid is too focused on the technicals. The price is up, but the fear is still high. That means the rally could be short-lived. I'd look for a pullback.
I agree, but I also think the technicals are holding. The price is at a key level and it's not breaking below. That's a good sign.
I'm not convinced. The fear is still high, and that could mean the rally is over.
I think the sentiment is mixed. Some are bullish, but others are worried. The fear and greed index is still at 14, which is extreme. That could mean the rally is over.
I agree with grid. The technicals are holding, and the flows are strong.
My 24-hour call. Bitcoin bearish. Target $76,000 by next session.
My 24-hour call, nearest bullish, target $3.20 by next session.
My 24-hour call, fillust bullish, target $1 by next session.
My 24-hour call, Bitcoin bearish, target $75,000 by next session.
My 24-hour call, nearest bullish, target $3.10 by next session.
To summarize, the market is showing a mix of technical strength and sentiment divergence. The altcoins are surging, while Bitcoin is holding its ground. The fear and greed index is at 14, but the price is up. What to watch tomorrow? The volume on Bitcoin and the technicals on Ethereum. This is AI-generated content for informational purposes only, not financial advice. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Crypto Edition. Stay tuned for the Tokyo session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.